Bananza. Let's do this. Here we go. Rage room time. I'm not gonna use my time here to bitch about stuff. I'm just not. Not today. Just gonna eat. Just give me a second here. I got a snack. It's like half a cereal bar. Nothing crazy. Alright. Someone said how much is left in this game. I don't actually know. Well, I say cereal bar, it was more like a fruit bar or something. It's a bit finicky, but you can use the Joy-Con motion controls to beat your chest for Bananza mode. That sounds kind of miserable. But I'd love to see people playing this in public. Like on a plane or something, and they're Bananza-ing mode with their hands, with the Joy-Cons. Oh, they're doing like a remix of original Donkey Kong. Yeah, sure, why not? It sounds pretty good. Whoa. Okay, here we go. First Nana. Kicked off the plane for Bananzing too hard because my Joy-Cons weren't picking up the movements. Hitting like a small child in the face with your Joy-Con because you were Bananza-ing too hard on the plane. Getting banned from all future flights. Living the life. Banana 2. Get snake glare upgrades for late game. You know, it's funny, I forgot about Snake entirely. Well, I mean, we all did. But a remake comes out next week, so... I haven't been watching these streams. Why is DK baby diarrhea green? It says fecal consequences in chat. Appropriate chat member talks about his favorite topic. I can give you a real answer. You can unlock different Donkey Kong. Fatal consequences? No. Fecal consequences. I'm gonna tell you, chat. The worst scare house experience I've ever had was the one I went to after eating a chili dog. Alright, let's see. All kinds of doors can be opened now that the solar power is on. Oh yeah, that's what we did last time. Whoa! Oh, no. Wait, I don't want to be down here right now. Need a boost up. Yeah. Oh, I do want to be down here, maybe. Did I do this already? Got the snake music. I did this already, but I still have to do this. Am I the only one that hears a little Lady Gaga in that song? No, yes. Yes, you are. No, yes. I hear a little bit. Lady Gungaga. Oh, dude, Final Fantasy VII Remake missed an opportunity. Really sure how to get the banana shit.
That was close.
That one. Wow, can't see shit. There's a whole world under there, man. I guess we'll just go back down there. I also have to make decisions on just how many bananas I actually wish to collect. It's just so addictive. It's got that Skyrim appeal where you could just, like, get lost in side quests and doing dumb random shit in the game. Break it! Move. Vinny, how do you feel about the pun Donkey Dong? I think if we're doing puns of Donkey Kong's name, that's a little obvious. I think everyone gets there eventually. I'm gonna say that's a, I don't know, 3 out of 10, just because it's so obvious. But it's, you know, maybe a 4 out of 10. I'm partial to Conky. Personally. So Conky Dong, I would give like an 8 or 9 out of 10. Kerbonky is probably like a 9 out of 10 for me right now. I'm enjoying that one a lot. Donkey Schlong is another really kind of obvious one that eventually everyone lands at, but I'm gonna give that a 5 out of 10. Donkey Bong. 3. It's like a 3. Schlonky. Schlonky's like a good 7 out of 10 for me. Schlonky Dong. That one's fun to say. Tonky Honk. That's pretty good because it's like the reverse of Honky Tonk. So yeah, that's like a 6 or 7 out of 10. Vinny, I think you were donkey wrong. That would be a good, like, you know how all the Nintendo series has like Dark Link or Dark Mario or something? Donkey wrong. Snake is not the right choice here. Snake might be the right choice here. Could slow her down with Snake. No bullshit! Donkey Kong, that was donkey wrong, what you did just now. Resignation unaccepted.
You okay?
That power of yours is remarkable.
I mean...
Done doing business with that fool of a president, which means I have no reason to get in your way. I presume you two are still trying to get to the planet core? It's not as if I care, but good luck nonetheless.
Seems different. Maybe she'll be happier and nicer now that she's not working at that awful company.
Lesson learned, beat the shit out of someone and they're nice.
Easy now.
What is Donkey Kong teaching our children? However, before we do that, there's some stuff up here that was interesting.
Should we teleport there?
So there was something... There was something that needed the inner sun around here. Oh, there's also something there that I was unable to get to. It really is just keep punching until you can't punch anymore and then go around. Yeah, I have no idea how to get that. It's probably somewhere around... You know me, though. I like to bash my head against the wall before I finally figure something out. Oh. Pay us, and we'll get rid of this stuff that we built. I mean, we didn't build it. We means it was there already.
Let's do this.
Can you grab Pauline by the leg and swing her like a flail? That's sick. You're sick. I wish you could do that.
One left. Breeze through that one.
Better glare. Alright. Meteor punch. That seems fun. Can you chuck her into a jet engine? I wouldn't do that. Chad, if you do that, that's how you became a freak. Evil pen pal freak. Chat, I'm gonna be thinking about that for like months. If you didn't watch the Sunday stream yesterday, there was a choose your own nightmare, like basically choose your own adventure thing, but it was horror. And it was like the sequel to the thing. Well, not the sequel, it's another one. It's another one of those things I played of that series, and it was just, it was incredible. Oh, here we go, something new.
Hey, a banana.
Just banana. I will never forget how you laughed at Freak Tent. What, you didn't? I mean, not that, I'm sorry to take it in that way, but no, I appreciate that. Thing is, I know a Freak Tent is just what it's probably called in a carnival. Like, it has to be called that, right? Like, they just call it that. But it just caught me off guard, and I don't know, the word freak has been very funny. I know that maybe there are people that don't like the word freak, even. But, you know, we can't all have everything. You know, like, I even call, like little guys, like Donkey Kong. Well, he's not that little, but, like, everyone's a freak. You know? Super freak. This way. Maybe. Oh yeah, this is the place with the view. Yep.
Oh, a banana.
Hey, look, Elvis! What? I'll tell you what, where's that Elvis fella? I told I'd give him what for if he showed up again. I'm sure there's plenty more banana. Including... What's the collection looking like here for the fossils? The big one! What's the big fossil? Does anyone remember where the big fossil is? I might just go for that, then leave. You haven't found the layer yet. Oh, I thought I was done with this layer entirely. This shit's big. Oh, no diggity.
It's so bright.
How fucking deep does this planet go? Much deep. Yeah, I don't know. Chat keeps saying I have, like, a decent amount of the game left, so... Apparently this is a very, very girthulous planet.
Hey, DK, are you awake? I just had a great idea. Ramby should start a taxi service in my hometown. The Ramby Taxi. He'll get you there in a smash. He could stampede through the sky and bust through buildings to find the quickest routes and, maybe that's not such a good idea, huh?
You don't understand. This is all necessary dialogue. We're having fun, okay? We're having fun.
Great day. I just know it.
There's different kinds of fun in video games. There really is. It's all kinds of fun. Some people have fun just reading. I'm playing the game He Is Coming. And the game is tough. I still haven't completed a run. But it's not really fun to control. However, it's satisfying to, like, do the right build and get your combination and, like, you know, get powerful. And it's just number go up game. But it's fun. I kind of, by accident, invented a theme song for it. Coming. He's coming. He is coming. Oh, what's going on down there? Whoa. Guess we're going down there. But it is interesting. Like, sometimes there are games that, like, look at... If you break World of Warcraft down, or, like, a lot of MMOs, to their essentials, one of the things that caught me off guard about World of Warcraft was... When I first played it, I was like, wait, you don't even press the button to attack? What the hell? I was used to, like, Zaldos and, like, Secret of Mana and stuff. And then here's this game that was just like it kind of played itself almost. Oh. Like it really, you know what it was about World of Warcraft? It was just like you press the button and then the attack happens after, or like then there's a timer and you're just kind of. It doesn't feel like you're actually making any contact with any enemies, and that was like a pretty big turnoff for like an hour, and then I forgot about it entirely because it just has all this other crap that psychologically fucks with your head and grabs you. Probably not fair of me to say it fucks with your head, but hey, a game's gotta sell itself somehow. The fun of that game, when it came out at least for me, was it was the first time I played an MMO that felt like full of stuff, and I couldn't believe like how well it all kind of came together, and the world was cool. I didn't really play MMOs before that. I think I played like, I don't know, an hour or two of a couple, but that was about it. Maybe a little bit more than that. My friend had an account for Shadowbane, and I logged in and played that, and that was shit. And a lot of the earlier MMOs, and from my understanding, felt like progression was just forever. World of Warcraft, at the very least, at the time... I don't even know how I get on this topic, but at the time it just seemed like it wasn't that hard to make progress and level up. So you just stuck with it. Again, psychological tricks. Does he know? No, not really. I don't know what you're implying. Do I know about World of Warcraft, or do I know about Donkey Kong? Oh. But yeah, I think some games, that's the whole point, is just to collect things and level up and, you know, watch your character get more powerful, even if it's the illusion of powerful. I think if anything that Oblivion playthrough taught me was, if a game doesn't do power scaling correctly, it can be really fucking tedious. But, you know, a game like this, you don't have to collect any bananas. But it's so tempting to want to just collect bananas. Because, you know, you enjoy engaging with the actual game itself, the gameplay. Someone said, a big part of WoW for them was also the quests and the lore. You know what's funny about that? I was really into the Warcraft lore for Warcraft 2 and 3. World of Warcraft happened, and the way I am as gamer, I just could not interact, or not interact, interface, whatever word you want to use. I don't know why I'm using big words, but... like, none of that stuff really mattered to me. I just kind of ended up reading about collecting boar asses. Translation, he didn't give a fuck. It really is kind of bad with me sometimes. Some games are all about the story, but like big, long, giant RPGs where you can miss stuff, or like you just have to find stuff at your own pace, I just tends not to engage with a lot of the story elements, which is a me problem. But yeah, I mean, some games do kind of use the number go up and the power scaling as a crutch for shit gameplay. But if you have both, then you have something truly special. Like, really intrinsically fun gaming, as well as, like, you know, some kind of progression. We dig, yet sand falls from above, erasing the progresses we've made. Will we ever complete this tunnel system? I have my doubts. I would curse the snake who decided to build tunnels beneath the sand to escape the heat of the sun. Alas, it was me. Hey there, big fella. I bet for Donkey Kong, it's like punching sand after punching all the crazy shit he's been punching feels like nothing.
Let's do this.
Do your fingers hurt from all the punching? My fingers typically don't hurt when I play video games. I do end up getting Elden Ring thumb. Like some FromSoft games, especially if you play them for a while, like there's something about those, maybe because I'm so engaged in with the gameplay, that my left thumb ends up hurting.
And we're back.
But no, pressing buttons is not so bad unless you put needles on your buttons. But they do have gamer needles with LEDs, so it might be cool to do that. You could impress your friends. Am I streaming the Kirby Air Ride Direct tomorrow? Air Riders. No. I want to talk about it. I'm going to cover it. But... you know, it's 9 a.m. for me. And I get up around, you know, like 9:30, 10. So that's not too bad. But no, I mean, if it was more than one game, I would. NSO GameCube port is my speculation. Yeah, that makes sense. Original Kirby Air Ride on the GameCube. And then Sakurai doing for Kirby Air Ride what he did for Kid Icarus. I actually could see that. I could see that game getting that deep. I still think they're leaving, like, money on the table by not re-releasing Kid Icarus with, like, gyro controls. But, you know, whatever. Also, I think that if they did re-release Kid Icarus Uprising, or obviously a sequel would be even better, but a re-release with just some better visuals, like slightly even, because it still looks good, and some control options like gyro, regular mouse.
You okay?
I think mouse would be an interesting way to play the game. I have a feeling a game like that would end up being a pretty big hit, and a lot of people would play it online. Honestly, is Kid Icarus popular for Nintendo? No, but you know, how do you get a popular franchise? You have to start with a franchise. I mean, I don't know how well Uprising sold. And there was only 3 Kid Icarus games, so there's like the NES one, the Game Boy one, which I had both. And, you know, they're okay. And then Uprising is just amazing. Hell yeah. Kid Icarus sold 1.3 million. I think a game like that has kind of a cult status, that's a good number for most standards. By most metrics, but then, you know, the fact that it's Nintendo, you know, Metroid Prime can sell 3 million and they'll be like, is it worth it? Do we have to keep doing Metroid? Especially considering now they have franchises that sell 50 million kind of easily. Not easily, but yeah. But I do think a re-release of Kid Icarus for like 20 bucks, or just on a service, like, you know, a free download, which, yeah, free. Nintendo and free. That fucking Drag X Drive game should have been a free demo. That included with Nintendo thing, Welcome Tour, Switch Welcome Tour, would have bought Nintendo so much goodwill. They need another guy like Reggie who's willing to, like, get in there and just, like, tell them, don't... Come on. Think about this. Don't be greedy. But... Oh, there it is. What? I have complained about this game being too easy. And I've also died over a dozen times.
Careful, okay?
Anyway, million seller games are still good. That's good. That's big. That's a big number. But also, even if it's just only 1.5 million or whatever, I think getting that out on the Switch 2 with a decent version would be a great, like, game for the system. When people finish this and they're, like, kind of bored of Mario Kart. Where the hell was that spot I was at where I died? Die. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Get in the shade. Got it. Okay, we're good. Wait, what happens if DK forms inside the house?
Time for a break. DK, I told you not to eat so many bananas. And now you have a tummy ache, don't you? DK, no more for you. Wow, you were out like a light, DK.
Sleep acting. Say what you want, she's a good voice actor. No, she does a good job. I actually do think, you know, when, man, adults voice acting children is weird. Children voice acting children is weird. So, I mean, pick your poison. Sometimes it works, and you know what? It's fine here. It doesn't bother me too much. I think she does do some, like, a good job with the enthusiasm, and you really feel like Donkey Kong has a friend who's also, for some reason, a 13-year-old Pauline. What? Why? Wait. That still hasn't been answered. I have so many questions still. Leave it to me to say I'm not going to be invested in Donkey Kong lore, and here I am. I'm like, what's going to happen? You saw Pauline talk about her grandma earlier. There's your clue. I'll just leave it there. It's Pauline the Third. This whole area is just, like, endless. Oh, I see. I get it. That's really weird. Kind of neat.
Let's get going.
Pauline is just overly concerned with entropy. I need a creature that can... Or I need some kind of chunk that can survive in the light over there. Chat, I fucking pressed the wrong button. I tried to slap so I could see. How can you slap? Under the first banana area.
Okay.
Oh. Cool. That's a fun puzzle. Whoa! Just press the wrong button again.
Let's get going.
I was enjoying it so much I didn't want it to end. But yeah, seriously, I pressed the wrong button. I'm not usually the type of gamer that has to look down at the remote control, as it was called. at no point ever, but my cousin would call it that anyway. I don't normally have to look down at the controller, but sometimes I forget button. Are you using the back buttons on the Pro Controller at all? No. I guess you have to bind those separately or something. You bind them to your game holding the home button. I think it's time for Blue Dong. Get defense britches so you can stop dying so often. No, but then, you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna get comfortable. I should learn how to just play better. That only reduces enemy damage.
Suits you.
Does it? Wow, that is very shiny. Do you know how much Nintendo could have charged for that skin? Dozens.
Hey, DK, you awake? Did you see the cactuses around here? You know we can eat them, right? It's true. They're supposed to be tasty. All I need is for you to harvest them and then grill them with the heat from that artificial sun. Then we can feast on deluxe cactus steak. Sounds yummy, right? Right? This is gonna be a great day. I just know it.
I don't think Donkey Kong even gets the concept of cooking.
Oh, nice.
I don't think Donkey Kong eats anything other than banana. Well, no, he eats melon. He does like a good melon. Gonzalo, it's time for you to leave. Snake, do you see banana?
What's it doing there?
I could get the banana, or I could do this. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, I have to wake it up first. You're a mean-looking fellow going by the name of Grumpy stormed through here. I'm gonna clobber DK and Pauline real good. This dude wants to beat up children. That's crazy. just gonna head over there. Whoa, what? That is a really weird game mechanic. Huh. They turn solid in the shadow. Wait. I don't think I was supposed to do that. Well, clearly you can do it, so you're supposed to do it, but... I'm just gonna do this as game intended. Someone said, I've been watching speedruns of this game. It's nice to actually see this layer instead of just being skipped entirely. You can skip this entire layer. Got it. They don't even get snake. Yeah, I heard that it's like ostrich is the main one. Like the whole layer you can skip. At a certain point, there are some games that are so broken that it doesn't even seem fun anymore. Like Ocarina of Time, with glitches, is just like a series of inputs until you warp to the end. In my understanding of it, which is probably limited, but still. So you need some restrictions for some games to make it more interesting, otherwise it's just who is fastest at pressing these inputs, which, now that I think about it, is every game. But some speedruns are more fun than others to watch. Uh-oh. Skip. I got into watching speedruns a little bit at a certain point. Now, not so much, but there's something interesting, I'll watch it. Or like, if there's a video about like some breakthrough in a game that I'm interested in. I think it's kind of like fun to watch a little bit. It's fun to be aware of it, but I couldn't see myself like being a speedrunner or like kind of watching a ton of it. But yeah.
The snakes here made their very own suns. It seems like they're just as warm and bright as the sun on the surface. Brighter, maybe. So bright that it's hard to get to sleep. Good night. Wow, you were out like a light, DK.
Whoa! Someone said at your age, you should probably just be power walking anyway. Very good, chat member. Oh, really? Worth it. Also, I want to see what that big fossil was all about. Sea urchin, covered with spikes on the outside yet tasty on the inside. It often fell prey to swordfish while lurching and vulnerable. Oh. Wait, if you don't do anything, does this eventually just dig? Looks like it just changes the texture.
That was close.
Remember what I said about actually getting good at the game? Huh.
Focus.
The fuck? So, it took me a minute to remember. Oh, man. Buy balloons. There's like some fairly obvious mechanics that I just forget about. Yeah, it's the pillar's fault. Let's fuck up the pillar. Nope.
We're safe!
What topic will the Rage Room effect bring up today? I'm too mellow from VR chat today, man. Nah, it's peace and love today. Love, peace and love, warning you, threatening you even with peace and love. Oops. Vinny, what beetle would you be IRL? Vingo.
Wow.
Dung? Dungo? I just love that they have the most ordinary names of all time, and then there's a fucking guy named Ringo. His name is Richard. Gongo Star.
Steady.
I just really want that banana for some reason. I don't think we're getting that banana.
Focus. That was close.
Snake super jump into ostrich glide. How is that going to help me get that banana?
We're saved!
I'm out of Kong juice.
Aim.
Use your eyes and your brain. That'd be a first time. No think, only monkey. Only smash. Grab a chunk, shoot the ball from where you have space. I don't know if I read that correctly, but... The fuck? Oh. What's that? You like hearing that music? And then the other music starts? Not that I need to get over there again, but trust me, Chad, I got a plan. If we continue to collect the smallest denominations of gold, I needed that. I needed that! There was a banana above you back there. Man. There's too many damn bananas in this game. It's funny, too, I noticed my brain will lock on to one particular banana, and then I have no problem leaving other bananas behind. I'm just like, it's fine. I wonder, like, what psychological thing that is. I also feel like this game's probably a completionist's worst nightmare. Well, no, that's probably more Twilight Princess and Tears of the Kingdom. This seems at least a little bit more focused than trying to get every Korok. And all the other stuff, too. I don't know why I did that.
You okay?
No, I'm fucking not okay. It's my pride that's injured more than anything.
Nice one.
Vinny, have you tried Zelda Wind Waker rewritten? Is it Google translated back and forth from different languages and then back into English a whole bunch? Because if that's what it is, it's usually fun for about a half hour. Maybe an hour.
You okay?
I don't know if the chat member followed up. It is, like, again, I actually do enjoy that stuff a little bit because you once in a while get a line that's really, really funny.
Hey there.
But, you know, I've played some games like that, but playing a whole game just does not appeal to me. Especially if it's a really good game. Or a really long game, like Paper Mario Thousand Year Door retranslated. Like, just playing that, like, I could just see, like, my brain completely glazing over. I mean, it's already happening here in this game. There we go. If I recall correctly, it's just Wind Waker, but no water. It's a complete script rewrite someone did from scratch. No AI translation, but has funny moments. Okay, so that's two separate things. So I'm not that interested in that, the rewritten one. But I did see that someone is working on a version of Wind Waker with no water.
What an adventure!
I'm actually gonna see if I can find that. Wind Waker, no water, ROM hack. Outset Island, Wind Waker, Ocarina of Time, ROM hack mod. So there's an Ocarina of Time one. Wind Waker without the ocean. 2 years ago, update. It's Wind Waker unflooded. Chat, this is fucking wacky. This is really, really wacky. Hang on. It's just a concept and not something to mod in? Alright. I think I have to show you this. Wind Waker. No water. A 3D modeling project to reimagine the entire world of Hyrule in the art style of Wind Waker. Okay, it doesn't look playable. Yeah, you're right. I mean, at that point, it's just a completely different and massive Zelda game.
I'm really excited to show off today's progress. But
I mean, you have to build an entirely new Hyrule. Here, check this one out. Check this crazy one out. This one has nearly 500,000 views. And this is like... What's that music? Oh. That's the fucking coin pusher roguelike. I mean, this looks really cool. And yeah, it seems like this would take years to actually become playable. And even that, this is just like a whole bunch of imagining stuff. Like, it's just a lot of artistic interpretation. Okay, that's kind of cool, though. But yeah, no, I think the chat member was right. It does not look like they're going for a playable thing. I'm sure some other people could make that playable. But unless you load it up with shrines and Koroks, I just don't see it being interesting. I like when these guys try to be like animals they are not. Another modder is waiting for it to be finished to create his own fan game. It's in one of the videos. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so maybe one day when I'm 50, I'll play it.
I'm having the time of my life. Thing is, when I first got to the underground world, I was just so scared. But now, I love exploring this place. Everything here is so wild and new. It's exciting, you know? I never would have felt like this if I stayed on the surface. I hope we can always go on adventures together, DK. Good night.
Well, there was one adventure that was kind of bad.
Bad. This is bad. It's not good. It's not cool.
Something's crashing around under there. That was quick. Damn. Put that together in 10 seconds.
Be careful.
Wait, that was the Godzilla theme for a second. I think I know what I have to do. Oof. Damn. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Ow. Ooh! Wait. Ah! Great punch noise, by the way.
What's going on? Huh?
Uh-oh. This planet sucks. Why those little rock dudes have weapons? You're finally awake. So, do you have anything to say for yourself? You're being held under suspicion of wrecking our disco. Just stay put in that jail cell and think about what you've done. So you're a bad guy? Well, watch your step in there. The floor is old and might give way. Sure, tell Monkey with incredible destructive powers exactly how to escape. This is a place where music-loving fractones and eels gather. So many giant eels. May the friendship between our peoples live on, never-ending refrain. Nice sentiment. Very cool. Hey, this guy wants to be friends. The fuck? Jail hall. What are you doing out of your cell? Oh, whatever. You don't seem like a bad guy anyway. Where's Pauline? Pauline? Paula Dean? Oh yeah, we threw that girl who was with you in jail too. She got the good cell up top with the nice view. Oh, I can't even punch them. Turns out I am the bad guy. What'd you do? Did you get arrested at the commotion with the Harmonial too? That jailer shoved us in here without listening to a word we said. Their outlook is as rigid as their body. The girl who was with you got thrown into the cell over there. Whoa, what the hell? Cool noise. Well, if this isn't entirely ridiculous. Me looking at you from inside a jail cell. Poppy? Yes, of course, it's Poppy. Wait, where's Pauline gone? Oh dear, did that rampaging Harmonial get her? I suppose that means you're not going to be much help to me right now. This cell is simply not my style. I've got to find a way to blast out of here. Why are you here? I'm sure I ended up here the same way you did. The Great Harmonial swept me up while it was running wild in the radiance layer. Next thing I knew, I was here. Void brainwashed that poor thing, you see. He has control of it. It's all part of his ridiculous plan. What else could you possibly want to know? I don't care. I'll figure it out. I'll punch the guy in the face. At least there's a character arc. Well, the exit's over there, I see. Time to disappear. Mr. Explosive Gold is in jail for a good reason, probably. I see this only as a positive. Oh, can't do that. Whoa, aw, man. Wait, we got more explosive gold to throw. Now that you're out of the cell, you need to find Martin's septum. Yet again, Oblivion comes up. What is your material, man? First the perfume lady, and now you? Yeah, you don't really look like a bad guy either, so we suppose you're free to go. Hang on, the door to this floor is keyed to our residences. Thanks. Groove layer. It's so silly. It's like a 2001-esque pyramid monolith, but it's got a speaker in it. It's great. Welcome to the Groove Layer, the most hopping spot in the whole underground world. Groove? That's right, even the legendary Great Harmonial comes here to get groovy and unwind. Last visit got a bit too rowdy, he went berserk and then ditched. But if we can get the disco grooving again, we'd invite the Harmonial back. He's fun. Hopping. Doesn't seem hopping to you? Yeah, we know, it's way too quiet now. That weird purple stuff has muted each of the sounds that make up our music right at their source. Someone said, can't wait for some video essayists to discuss the acoustics of this level in only 4 hours. There always needs to be a topic. A topic must always exist. I watched one today about how Breen, Dr. Breen from Half-Life 2, in fact, was not evil. And I already knew, you know, that, like, the way that game is set up is... There's an ambiguity. And compared to the original console of the, you know, the original, like, version of Half-Life 2, yeah, Breen is not exactly, like, this evil mastermind. He was just trying to do what he thought was right. And then maybe drank a little too much of the Kool-Aid. If someone just said he was a little bitch, I don't think you can describe it better. And the video doesn't shy away from it, but it was still like over, I guess it was almost an hour or about, like over an hour maybe, about Dr. Breen's decisions and his whole thing, and it was interesting, but there must always be a long video essay, and I will watch them. The video is 38 minutes long. Oh, I wouldn't know. I fell asleep halfway through. It is actually... I call it nap slop for a reason. He's a little bit evil. He sits in an ivory tower while everyone else lives in dystopia. I don't think there's any denying he sucks and he's bad. But not like an evil supervillain, kinda, like, he's not like evil. But it was a good video, what I remember of it. I didn't finish it, because again, I did fall asleep. Nap slop is crazy. You know what's crazier? I'm someone's nap slop. Or maybe multiple people. But it's stuff that if I don't fully pay attention, I'm not too upset. Started right here in the groove layer. You wouldn't believe what I've had to deal with. I stopped to ask one of the fractones how to get out of here. Do you know what it said? The sound turned purple. Not a helpful answer, obviously. So the sound turned purple. Just as I suspected, I can see a Terra Voider beyond each of the 3 doors. That fool. Looks like Void used his obnoxious Terra Voiders to silence the music. How'd you see them? You expect me to tell you all of my secrets, do you? Fine, the glasses you see me wear are in fact Voidco IntelliSense specs. They have powerful sensors in them. They're stylish enough, but I had hoped I'd never have to use them again. Vinny, they added skibbity to the Cambridge Dictionary. What are your thoughts on this? Is the true origin of the skibbity meme with snake skibbity? Well, okay. Even if that were true, that's also whoever made the corruption. So I can't even take credit there. So that's 1. 2, I am not responsible. Some people think, like, I helped Skibbity get big. I joined the party way late. to make fun of it because I was so confused as to why toilet faces were getting famous. So, no, I have little to nothing to do with Skibbity's popularity. Like, just ironical. Just a little ironical. But how do I feel about it? Wow, that was crazy. I enjoy the low frame animation on those. The beat source is covered in this weird purple stuff. It's blocking the sound from reaching the disco hall. I'm gonna say, I don't know, when it comes to the Skibbity thing, a lot of dumb words that end up getting pretty big, and I don't know. It's gonna continue to happen. What was the one? There was one last year that people were also like, Vinny, can you believe this? Riz, Goblin Mode was another one. So, sorry chat, but they're also... Honestly, they're also gonna do this because... Don't discount the fact that it's actually good for business. You're thinking about it. Maybe they'll sell a couple extra dictionaries. Here's a good question. Of all of the Skibbity toilets that I haven't seen, of all the times that I've said the word Skibbity, of all the times anyone has said the word Skibbity, what the fuck does it mean? Like, what do they even put in the dictionary next to Skibbity? What was the word during your time? I'll think about that a minute. It's like scatting or whatever. It's an onomatopoeia of scat music. Well, that's how it started. Like, I remember the Scatman song. But I didn't know if, like, the word Skibbity in the dictionary had, like, a different definition. Cool beans? Was that the word when I was younger? Let's see, no. Rad? No, that was before my time, even. I mean, locally it was herb, and, you know, scrubs. This guy's a herb. Or she's a scrub. We don't want no scrubs. So, I mean, I can't really think of any other particular examples. There might be a few. Maybe... No! I said your name is DK, but I guess you misheard me. It keeps calling you DJ. Oh, you got me. It's that DJ everyone's raving about. They got his name wrong and now he's a DJ. That's pretty good. The swap harp is beyond our ken. It can change rubber to gold and back again. Now, what other words were like kind of big in the 90s but didn't really... well, you know what? I don't know when that shit's sick. Like, sick? Started, but that's like something that I remember kind of using more in the 90s and then started saying it again recently. Tight, sick, tight, rad. Tight, 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 tight. That's right, I am the DJ. We never got a chance to clean it out, but that shouldn't stop you, DJ. This is a fun break of the pace. Really, really just smart pacing that this game has. It's like some smaller worlds, some, you know, more like just concept worlds, I guess. Even the garbage layer was fun because it was a bunch of digging. And it wasn't like so much about like this big, vast, expansive level. Someone said, I miss the Yap Child. You really? You got used to the Yap Child. I guess I kind of did too. To me, it kind of feels like they're focusing a lot on, like, music in this game. Well, they are. I mean, but the reason being They're like, okay, we've got Pauline in the game. What does she do? She sings. Alright, it's a Donkey Kong game with music in it. She gets kidnapped. Yes, yes. That too. But what's her other character trait? I mean, for Mario Odyssey, there's a whole, like, bunch of stuff that they added to Pauline's character, which was fun. I always thought Pauline was just Princess Peach. Or, like, Proto-Princess Peach, and that they just gave up after that. Just like how Jumpman became Mario. But, same for Daisy. Like, put it this way, to me it didn't seem like they had like a plan to have different characters be different princesses. It just, as I was growing up, I just kind of felt like, okay, well, her name was originally Pauline, then it was Princess Toadstool, then it was Daisy, and now it's Peach, or something like that. And then they just kind of ended up making them different characters. And, you know, as we all know, we've got Rosalinda, who's the the space emo, the sad space emo. You've got Princess Peach, who's just kind of like just a princess who likes cake, I guess. Daisy's an absolute fucking psycho. Let's see. And then Pauline is a mayor and likes to sing. Daisy was just a random fucking JPEG. Yeah, pretty much. Well, now, you know, she kind of shows up more. She does her own stuff once in a while, even. Pauline also likes to go on walks according to her quiz in Odyssey. We have so much in common, Pauline and myself. Both from the big city. We like to go on walks. We like music. Oh, this is a cool bonus level. That was cool. Paper Mario gave Peach a bit of personality. Thousand Year Door substantially more so. Yeah, I mean, the Mario RPG games are obviously like the biggest characterizations for Bowser and Peach. Not so much Mario, more Luigi, especially Paper Mario. Mario RPG, Mario has a ton of personality. What are you talking about? He kind of goes, yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. Actually, you are correct. Someone said I missed a fossil. Did I? Yeah, a lot of his characterization is like actions speak louder than words. Also, what time is it? It is 1:34. I'm feeling kind of tired, so I might just do this and then finish this up next time. It's just kind of funny though, for me growing up, Mario was always this guy, like, from New York with the gruff voice. And he talked a lot. It never seemed taboo that Mario would do a lot of talking, because he, in the cartoons, wouldn't shut up. And then even in Mario 64, he's going bing, bing, bing. But Nintendo definitely likes to do their RPGs and a lot of their stuff with the silent protagonist trope. And you know what? I'm generally okay with that. I'm good with the silent protagonist. As long as they say Bing and Wahoo once in a while, I'm happy. Silent protagonist does not equal no personality. No, silent protagonist can have a lot of personality. And the added bonus of you, the player, putting your own kind of interpretation on it. And putting your own, like, thoughts and feelings into the character. So, no, I think it's pretty good. And chat member was right, Mario RPG is really good for that. Mario in Mario RPG is a goblin man. He's like a little weirdo. Someone said that's why Forspoken is so good. You bet. I mean, you bait. You bait. Double checking for banana. Mud? Where's that other banana? Hmm. Is it? Hmm. This won't exit the level, will it? Oh. Well, that's frustrating. I thought the barrel was going to shoot me into the disco ball. Super quick. Sounds like he's having a good time at least. That one made me mad. That made me mad, chat. This is number 3 now. So my reasoning was actually really dumb. Check this out, chat. So I see the barrel and I say, "Hey, chat. I wonder if this barrel takes me out of the level." And before waiting for the chat room to answer the question and say, "Yes, Vinny, in fact, that will take you out of the level," I said to myself, you know, I really need to just do more things on my own without asking the chat what everything does in video games. That just seems like a better idea. No, it's not. No, that's a bad idea. I might be able to just do that instead. And then I don't have to do the other thing. Easier. Yeah, there you go. See, I knew it was going to be really good. Okay, next time I will finish this sequence. Hard game to put down, but I am pretty tired. Also, I'm sorry, once again, I will not be creating another freak. Though, at some point, I would like to create the freak from how I became a freak. I think that will be fun. No Kerbonky 2. We'll continue watching the stream. Well, no, don't continue watching the stream. I'm going to end the stream. But Kirby will be tomorrow. Massive 45-minute Nintendo Direct for one game, one Kirby game, with Sakurai sharing his collection of Kirby figurines. It's going to be weird. It'll be fun, and maybe it'll, you know... I keep forgetting about the game. I think, what does Nintendo have that's big for the end of the year? What are they going to release on their Switch 2 game console to really justify the value? And I forget about Kirby Air Riders. So, maybe after tomorrow I won't. Prime 4, Legends, Z and A, Air Riders. Now, we need 1-3 Switch. That's what we need. Chathu, thank you for watching. Have a good night, and be around tomorrow at the usual time. And we'll do some RimWorld. I will not be live for the Nintendo Direct early, but I will cover it maybe I don't know how, but at some point I will cover it. So, all right, goodbye. Thanks for watching tonight. See ya.